The question on NIO holders' minds today, how much further will NIO stock drop? Should you buy the dip? Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and I am on a quest to invest. Today's video is all about NIO stock, and then at the end I'm going to talk about 3 strong buy stocks according to Goldman Sachs. Let's talk about the conference call. It was an amazing conference call. NIO will be expanding into 5 different countries next year, as well as dropping a 115 kilowatt battery. Sales in Norway are on pace and doing amazing. 92% of Norway owners are signed up with the battery as a service. There's going to be no more shutting down factories to upgrade production. NIO Park will be manufacturing vehicles in Q3 of 2022. All the stars are aligning. People are feeling negative about the net loss, and that could be contributing to the drop off in share price. Net loss doesn't mean a whole lot for a company trying to expand rapidly like NIO. As long as they can maintain revenue growth, which they did with 124% year over year. And also, I think it was kind of expected that Q4 guidance would be a little on the low side because October deliveries were low with the factory closure. It's just logic. This brought down delivery and revenue estimates. But we knew this weeks ago. It's not a surprise. Everything else from earnings and guidance is definitely positive. The only perceived negative is due to retooling the factory for more products and a greater number of deliveries in the future. So just to look at some quotes from the earnings call, we achieved another all-time high quarterly delivery of 24,439 for the third quarter of 2021, representing a solid growth of 100.2% year over year. Our demand continues to be strong and our new orders reached a record high in October. This is all coming from William Bin Lee, founder, chairman, and CEO of NIO. He went on to say, despite the continued supply chain volatilities, our teams and partners are working closely together to secure the supply and production for the fourth quarter of 2021. Meanwhile, we are fully dedicated to accelerating our products and technologies development and bringing the 3 new products based on NIO Technology Platform 2.0 to users in 2022 to lead the smart EV transformation and adoption. We achieved new heights with our third quarter delivery while upholding a healthy financial performance with a 18% vehicle margin and a 20.3% gross margin, including the sales of regulatory credits, added Stephen Wei-Fing, NIO's Chief Financial Officer. So if we have a look at some price targets by analysts, $59.91, so that would be a 41.66% upside. The average price target is $59.91, with a high forecast of $72 and a low forecast of $45. If we consider that Deutsche Bank raised their price target to $70 based on estimated 2022 deliveries of 160,000 cars. Bin Lee just announced that NIO will do 300,000 next year with a run rate of 600,000 by end of year. So 2023 will be doubling revenue and deliveries too. You got to keep in mind that NIO is playing chess, not checkers. NIO will be profitable sooner than most think. I would say Q2. Possibly Q3 2022, depending on how much they invest in European charging infrastructure. NIO's monthly revenue streams are diverse and ever-growing, and their partnerships, there's a lot of them, and they are very strategic. Not to mention, their institutional investors are excited and increasing their positions. So, I'm not particularly worried about this dip. I think if you're someone who likes to buy the dip, this is a perfect opportunity. Bearing in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinions. I just like to get on here and talk about stocks because nobody in my real life will listen to me about it. So you guys are all I have to talk to about it. So thank you for listening. So I want to talk about 3 strong buy stocks that Goldman Sachs predicts will soar at least 60%. There's no doubt that American stocks, US stocks, have been on a roll lately. The S&P 500 closed Monday at a new record high and was up for the 8th consecutive positive day. the longest streak of records since 1997. For investors, the question is how to best take advantage of this market moment. There's definitely plenty of signals to choose from, but one that's frequently reliable is to take a cue from the street's major investment firms. That is one strategy that I know that a lot of people, retail investors, like to follow. And to that end, investment banking giant Goldman Sachs has been picking out the stocks it sees poised for gains in the current environment. So the first one we've got is Q Health, and the ticker for that is HLTH. They are a San Diego-based company, a health tech company involved in the information and diagnostics segment of the healthcare industry. Q offers access to lab-quality diagnostic testing at the user's location, whether it's your home or work or your point of care, through a handheld sampling and reading device, which I think is really great because no one likes going to the doctor. Some people do, but generally most people don't like taking the time out of their day, sitting in waiting rooms. Maybe people have anxiety and fear around medical places, but they want to get some tests done, and this means that they can do it at their home. I don't know why you'd want to do it at work though. Q's testing devices are made in the USA, and Q boasts over 100 patents protecting its intellectual property. They've also introduced a mobile COVID-19 test, and the great thing about it is in just 20 minutes, Q's molecular test can deliver results compatible to the standard PCR test. Because I think a lot of people, they get tested, not necessarily because they're feeling unwell, but because they want to travel, they want to go to an event, maybe they want to see a vulnerable family member, and they just want to get that test, that positive, not positive, sorry, negative. They want to get the negative result as fast and reliably as possible. And a Mayo Clinic study showed that Q's tests gives 97.8% accuracy, which is pretty accurate. As well as that, the company announced in October that it has made an agreement to serve as the NBA's COVID testing provider for the 2021 to 2022 basketball season. Right now, they're trading for $9.08, and the average price target is $15.75. So do with that what you will. Okay, next I want to talk about AVDX Holdings, and the ticker is AVDX. This is an accounts payable service offering an automated AP technology. Customers find enhanced flexibility, security, and efficiency to issue and approve invoices and make and receive payments anytime, anywhere. Their products include invoice, bill payment, and purchase automation, along with utility bill payment. Analyst Will Nance initiated coverage of this stock for Goldman Sachs and took a very bullish stance, writing, "We believe AVDX is well positioned to take share in the largely unpenetrated $26 billion total addressable market for middle market AP automation, delivering a long duration growth profile with longer term optionality for an inflection in automation adoption in its target market. In addition, we believe Avid should see strong growth in payments revenue over time. Lastly, we see intermediate and longer term opportunities to increase monetization through supplier-oriented products such as its Invoice Accelerator product, as well through as rolling out support for cross-border payments." And so they put a price target of $40. That would be a 60% share appreciation in the next 12 months. And lastly, we've got IHS Holdings, and the ticker is IHS. And this is a telecom infrastructure company specializing in emerging markets. IHS owns and operates wireless transmission towers in 9 countries in Latin America. Not just Latin America, though, sub-Saharan Africa and the Middle East, with a total of more than 30,200 towers. This makes IHS one of the world's largest independent owner-operator and developer of such tower properties. The company's tower network facilitates mobile communication for over 600 million people globally. The company actually just held its IPO just last month, and the IHS ticker started trading on the New York Exchange on October 14. The IPO saw 18 million shares go on the market at $21 each, Overall, the IPO raised $378 million in new capital. And the price target for that is $24.17. So guys, thanks so much for listening today. And until next time, I hope you have a great day.